Hey, Chip. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. We here. We're here. Talk to me Tuesday. You guys feeling? I saw you guys in the chat talking about y'all one recipe. That's sure that's good. That better. Please, Niche. Okay, okay, doing well. Okay, so, my daughter's not shopping. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was beer. Let me see. And I think. Is that better? Is the audio better, yo? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. It probably be that headphone. It might be that headphone. I literally just got the headphone off, though. And just have to look into that. 'Cause I feel like I literally just got the headphone. You know how you buy one because you lost one? I feel like I lost that one. And I bought a new one. So it shouldn't be messed up. Yeah, I feel like I just got it. All right. All right. I like when I do wear the headphones while I do the videos because it's like having a mic is a little bit more clean and it kind of like blocks out the background noise a little bit better. Yeah, I'm ready for Talk to Me Tuesday. So, because I've been like planning and organizing things, um, make some little adjustments to the channel. Okay. Yes, I'm starting my coaching sessions on specific days, right? And so I wanted to like make, and I took notes. I wanted to like make Talk to Me Tuesday more meaningful, right? So, that's what it's about. I don't want you to get tired of Talk to Me Tuesday. I want you to be like, yeah, I'm looking forward to Talk to Me Tuesday this week, and whatever. So each week, starting in August, each Talk to Me Tuesday week will have a different theme. Okay. So instead of it just being like random messages or, or questions, random questions, they would be questions around that theme. For example, right, like, what are you talking about? I'm about to tell you. For example, a Talk to Me Tuesday theme might be, where's magnet? All right, I'm about to put her phone downstairs. My daughter's away at camp and I have her phone here because she can't have it with her. Um, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? I feel like I have. Okay, yeah, I'm about to this is her phone getting on my nerves. It would help if I had my glasses on so I could see. I had that. It's for because it was good stuff. I organized my stuff. So like 1 week could be like, what's blocking your manifestations? Like, that could be like the Talk to Me Tuesday topic. Each person, can ask a question around what's blocking their manifestations or ask me something specifically around love or money. Or spiritual topics of clarity, that type of stuff. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. But in August, each week will have like a different theme. It's gonna be, and I'll post it so everyone knows. Yeah. But I want like each day to have like a specific purpose. Like Monday will be a specific thing. We're gonna do like motivational Mondays. So, like collective messages, almost. But I'm gonna make them live so I can interact with you, Talk to Me Tuesday. And then Wednesdays and Fridays will be for coaching. Thursday, my weekend messages, and then like something for Saturday. I'm trying to figure it out. And then Sunday, the day of rest. Right? I'm trying to put something. I'm trying to organize my life. I'm trying to organize my life. I already cleansed y'all. I already saged and stuff like that. Um, and asking, did I did Pink probably move my spray? I need that. 1 second. I need to get it. Okay, everyone. It is Talk to Me Tuesday. Um, I saw you guys jump in. I tried to like put the list together. You know, um, Shout out to Harmonious Insight. I hope she is doing well. You guys pray for her. Her and her mom were, um, not well last week. So, we want to pray for her and her healing and recovery. And I still need to reach out to Chelsea. But where's Chelsea? Hopefully, good things. Hopefully, she's in love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hopefully, good things. Kristen is first, and then Divinisha, and then Danielle. Bishop, you want to get on that list? Yes. All right. Here we go, y'all. So, my girl Kristen says her question is, what do the spirits want me to know about the rest of this month into August? Love and healing energy to Harmonious and her mother. Absolutely. Sending nothing but love and healing energy to her, to them both. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, Kristen, spirit, where do I go? Okay, Kristen. Hmm. Let me hear it. All right, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This is for Kristen. What does Kristen need to know? Holy Spirit, what do you want Kristen to know for the rest of July into August? What is important for Kristen at this time? What does Kristen need to know? Holy Spirit, please make it very clear for Kristen. Beneficial, and for Kristen's highest good. Let the message be clear, true, for Kristen Spirit. Thank you so very much. Moonology deck, one of my faves. Ready? For Kristen Spirit, what does Kristen need to know this time, the rest of July into August? What's in Kristen's best interest? Highest good. The rest of us nothing for August, right? Thank you, Spirit. Hey, Kristen. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Okay. That's what Spirit wants you to know. For the rest of July into August, the end of a tough cycle approaches because of meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Okay. So, with the full moon in Capricorn energy here, is you closing out a cycle because of a new cycle that's opening. All right. Oh, I need the glasses. Full moon in Capricorn. All right, for Kristen, your message is how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you're wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card could be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Okay. Especially with this meditate and contemplate energy. Okay. Like that card, even though it says meditate and contemplate, is about romance. Okay. A lot of it. Okay. Almost like, fairy tale like romance. Okay. So let's see what this is about for you, Kristen. Why is the end of a tough cycle approaches here for Kristen for the rest of July into August? Okay. Apprehensive is on the bottom with resentment behind that. Okay. Why is the end of a tough cycle approaches here for Christian spirit? Why is this message here for Christian for the rest of July into August spirit? Consequences with beauty on the bottom. So it says karma, destiny, cause, and effect. Beauty is on the bottom, charming, graceful, luxurious. Okay. Yeah, limit is okay. Okay, so with limit and sidetrack behind that, I feel like you could be like maybe um at your limit with like, you know, delays and things being like, like interference or um things being kind of held up for you. But spirit could be saying like you're destined for like, to have what you want, for beauty, for a peaceful life, for luxurious things, or what is it, like it's part of your destiny, like you're supposed to get it, it's gonna happen. um mhm, yeah. And it could be, especially with the consequences energy, consequences are like outcomes or results from an action, right? This could be like you being destined for beauty, right? Or for a beautiful life, or, for beautiful things and stuff like that because of what you've done, okay? Because of your actions. Okay. Let me clarify now. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. Why is this the message for the rest of July into August for Kristen? Please make it clear. Okay. Mhm. You might have been thinking or focusing on some disappointment and a connection, especially if with the devil energy, if you've had like maybe like multiple experiences that weren't the best. Um Something could be like coming in for you to make you realize that maybe you were overthinking things, or I don't know. Why is the end of a tough cycle approaches here for Kristen with consequences? Why is this a message for Kristen for the rest of July? Please make it clear. Okay. Okay. Um, and this could be financially, Kristen, not sure. But with the Queen of Pentacles energy and the Star, you may have been like hoping to go in a certain direction with the Two of Wands energy. Okay. Maybe like, desiring or hoping to access a certain direction or path. Um, mhm. And this could have like created a lot of anxiety or stress for you. Um, okay, yeah. Especially if there were like delays and things weren't happening, it's like you maybe hoping or desiring for to go into a certain direction or hoping for a certain result and it not happening. Um, things might be really changing for you soon, and it could be because someone, maybe a friend, because it showed that way, may be coming through with different energy to repair something with you. The Three of Wands energy and a Nine of Swords. Mhm. Yeah, it's like desiring or hoping for a certain outcome, waiting for it, and it maybe it not coming through, or like kind of, it's like waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for your turn or something like that, and it not coming through, and that causing maybe like a lot of stress or anxiety. Okay. Mhm. If this is you, like stressing, if this is your energy, like of like stressing or worrying about about the future or worrying about a certain outcome, that could be something that spirit wants you to kind of manage or take control of. Okay, like now allow that to become like a part of your blueprint, a part of your makeup. um Now justice and the judgment energy, the Seven of Cups in the world. Mhm. Okay, yeah. So justice with the judgment energy is like it kind of goes back to my original statement of like the consequence energy, like you being destined to have a certain outcome. Okay. Which is why spirit could be saying like, like stop worrying. Okay. Whatever, if you're allowing yourself to stress or to like even like yeah, to like to stress or even like, become anxious about the future or what, like whether you'll be able to access a certain path, spirits like, you know, close out that cycle, take control over that devil energy that may be like, you like talking down to yourself, whatever the case may be, only you would know, right? Because it's justice for you to have a certain outcome or to have a certain result. And it's like part of your destiny. Anything else for the end of a tough cycle approaches? If you're like kind of conflicted with like I want to say like trusting others or like rebuilding or like give allowing it all over again, like the energy of like, especially if you've been waiting for a certain outcome and just hasn't been coming through, it may make you leery of going into new opportunities. Anything else for Kristen? One, two, three. Okay. Yes, something's happening with the tower energy on the bottom. Something's definitely happening, especially with this meditating, contemplating energy. Something's happening for you. It's like because you're hoping for a certain outcome, you kind of waiting for your ship to come in, and now that's like things might have been delayed, things like not happening. Um, when you're like expecting or wanting it may be causing you some stress or anxiety around that. Okay. And it's all because of meditate and contemplate. Okay. That's the new moon in Pisces. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your heads in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you have had before and that's what you're expecting. Okay. So, again, there could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting, because that kind of gave the energy over here. Okay. However, if you're onto a good thing, this then wish hard because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and a new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Let me see why this is here. Why is meditate and contemplate here for Kristen? Meditate and contemplate for Kristen. Spirit. The chase and limit. Okay. All right. So the chase says preparation, relentless pursuit, victory. Okay. And limit says final straw, overload, breaking point. Okay. Because of better off, happiness, perspective, clear headspace. Running heart fog. All right. And on this side, I did see an energy of maybe like a friend coming in and giving of themselves more emotionally to prepare things with you. Let's see, why is meditate and contemplate here for Kristen? And this can be saying prepare for a breakthrough, okay, with preparation, relentless pursuit. Yeah. The Knight of Wands and the Devil. Okay. Okay, this could be someone you're definitely connected to. With the devil energy, the Emperor and the Empress, there's someone that's attracted to you. Okay. But there's someone that might have been functioning very like immaturely, maybe even like functioning as a player. You might even see them as like something that isn't good for you. Why is meditate and contemplate here for Kristen Spirit? Ooh, ooh, okay. The Eight of Cups energy, either you walked away from them or they walked away from you. They're coming to communicate, and this might yeah, it's remember I said it was gonna come through as a tower, because tower's on the bottom of the deck after I finish clarifying this side. Okay, with the Knight of Wands energy and the Eight of Cups, someone's actions, you know, someone that you might have felt like, it's not good for you, something like that. Um, Either you walked away from them or they walked away from you. This is someone that wants to progress things forward. They're very attracted to you, and even disappointed about, like, what might have transpired between the two of you. Meditating, contemplate. See, it's craziness. Yeah, you're angry with this person, maybe, or not in the best energy. Okay, with the Queen of Swords energy and the Ten of Swords, Four Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles, there's someone that you might feel betrayed you. Okay, mhm. Whatever has happened between the two of you, the Four Cups energy is showing, disappointment, dissatisfaction with that outcome, and wanting maybe Ace of Pentacles to like start on solid footing, on start fresh, start from a solid place. Okay. The Eight of Swords energy in the world. Um, mhm. this could all right, I'm just gonna go with what I feel. Okay. So the eight of swords energy in the world, I feel like whoever this energy is representing, they might not feel like they actually can. And it could be because of how you see them. Okay. They might know like just um how negatively you look at them. And so it's like someone that is not sure that they can even have a new cycle with you. Um look, and that's why I say I just need to go with what I feel. That's what I just like. I just need to go with what I feel because I'm like, what is just go what I feel because now it's saying it like verbatim. Okay, the page of swords energy and the devil is like because someone knows they were giving off that energy, the devil energy, um, and they resisted like committing or doing things in a more traditional way. There's someone that knows that they were not functioning in the best energy. Maybe definitely coming off as a player with this Nine of Wands energy, and maybe they walked away from you, you walked away from them, but whatever the situation was, they left you angry, left you maybe even feeling betrayed, feeling rejected, feeling disappointed with the outcome. But there's an opportunity for a new beginning here. All right, Spirit, clarify this Ace of Pentacles for Kristen. This memories and happiness showed. Yeah, someone could be like reflecting on the memories of when you guys were happy, and the chemistry was good, and they're like shattered by, it not being that way now. Okay, what's this Ace of Pentacles? Okay, definitely someone's been kind of hiding, how they're feeling from the outcome or about the outcome. What's this Ace of Pentacles for Kristen? Rejection, irrational fear, saying no, dismissal because of infatuation, adoration, addiction, compulsion, apprehensive, confession. Okay, so someone that could have rejected the opportunity or rejected, rejected an opportunity because of maybe an addiction or maybe they were infatuated with, whatever, and apprehensive, guarded, cautious, or afraid. But I feel like someone's going to confess that to you or tell you, about, their unspoken regrets or disappointments. That's what this Ace of Pentacles is. Okay. Because someone knows that they weren't the best, you know. The way the cards were kind of flying out, this conversation could be rather intense. Okay? But the end of a tough cycle is approaching for you, Kristen. And Spirit wants you to know that because you might have been, hoping and desiring or waiting for a certain outcome. And when it wasn't coming through, maybe feeling, kind of disappointed, anxious that it would never come through. And Spirit's like, no, it's destined for you. You know. So don't allow that energy to run away with you. Okay, you're destined for happiness, greatness. You know, you're destined to have that, even if it's not coming when you want it. Mm. Oh, okay. Okay. That would be nice. Was it Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the energy? Mhm. Thank you. I just got my hair braided, bitch. Shit. It was looking a mess. That's what you wanted. It was looking a mess. Had to get that thing tightened up, man. All right. It showed the feminine energy being upset. Maybe they think you are upset. Sometimes someone thought I was upset yesterday and they were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And I'm like, and I had to like, respond like, "What are you apologizing for? I don't have no issue with you. Like I don't have no issue with you." Sometimes people can think that you're upset with them because it's like low key. them feeling, guilty or bad for their actions, so they feel like you're upset with them. You might be like, I'm not worried about that. Mhm. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah. Go ahead, Divination. You can put up your question. I saw you put up a question earlier when we used that one. Oh, what is coming to me? Okay, cool. All right. For divination. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. Let me tell you guys a little story. So, okay. Well, okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you, okay. Divination, I'm coming to you 1 second, right? All right. The quick story. So, um, my family and friends know that I tend to like keep stuff to myself. I hold stuff in. Okay. It's just I keep stuff to myself. So I didn't express to you all that I lost my father last week. Reason why I just tend to block things out. That's how I deal with things. I block it out. So it's like as if it didn't happen, right? You know. So whatever. So I went to my parents' house today. Um my aunt and them were there, and they were telling me some of the things that happened over the last couple of days. And well, actually, it was yesterday. It was telling me some of the things that happened over the last couple of days, and it was it was giving some possible supernatural so activity right going on in the house. So it's like my cousin, after talking to my aunt, she said, "Did you tell Kenise so she could come and sage the house?" And I was like, "Yeah, I need to get over there and breathe the energy." Yeah, but I just wanted to say that piece. I don't even know the reason why I said that. What was my point that I was going with? Um, I don't know, but it's gonna come to me in a second. I don't know the point that I was going with, but I forgot. But it's gonna come to me, right? Yeah, it's gonna come. For divination spirit. This is for divination spirit, spirit in heaven. What is coming towards divination? Any romantic partners coming towards divination spirit in love? What's coming towards divination in love? Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What's coming towards divination in love within the next 30 days? What's coming towards divination in love within the next 30 days, Spirit? Mhm. Divination in love, next 30 days. Okay. All right, ready? Here we go. All right, Spirit. What's coming towards divination in love in the next 30 days? Please make it clear, Spirit. Thank you so very much. What's coming towards divination in love, Spirit? Longing, aching, pining, past love. Okay. because of pride, ego, arrogance, stubborn love. So for the next 30 days, it can just be like an energy of longing, wanting, desiring it, you know? And maybe because of someone functioning from their ego or functioning from a stubborn place where they're just wanting it, desiring it, pining over it. Mm. For divination, next 30 days when it comes to love, spirit. Okay, spirit, why is longing here? Clarify longing for divination next 30 days when it comes to love. Yes, and sacred space. So yes, and sacred space is altar, prayer, candles, commune with your own divinity. Okay. Okay. So for the next 30 days, divination, there could be an energy of like longing, aching, pining, even like wanting or longing for a past love. This can even be a past love that's in this energy, but it's all because of pride, ego, arrogance, stubborn love. Okay. So spirit can be saying, yes, go into your sacred space. Yes, pray. Yes, commune with your own divinity. Yes, do candle work. Yes, you know, use your altar, whatever it is, connect with your divinity. That's basically what that energy is. Because with balance here and separation, um, spirit may feel like it's more important for you to find your balance during a period of maybe you being separated from someone or a period of loss. Okay, especially with karmic partner, right? Behind that, if there was a loss of a karmic partner, spirit can be saying that this is an important time for you to like, you know, um, connect with spirit to find that balance, yin and yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. I feel like spirit wants you to stay centered in your higher self. Okay. Because someone is functioning from pride. Okay. Or there's an energy of functioning from pride. We're gonna clarify the message, so don't worry about it. Okay. For divination spirit, clarify this message for divination. You're getting that similar energy like Kristen. It's like maybe you were also feeling like am I gonna ever have that happiness, and am I gonna get it, and is that a part of my destiny? Spirit like, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why is longing here for divination when it comes to love next 30 days with yes in sacred space? Please make it clear, spirit. Yeah. Okay. Six of Swords and the Hierophant. Things are going to move into a better state. Okay. Things are going to get better for you. If you're in the energy, what's before the Six of Swords is the Five of Swords, that's like being uncertain. Okay. Yeah, I called that card. My mind's playing tricks on me. Okay. And it is like an energy of like, manipulation, playing games, stuff like that, if it's coming from someone else. But I feel like you might have been in an energy of like uncertainty and spirit saying things are moving to a better state. Things will move into a better state. So yes, focus on you know, you're finding your balance. Focus on, maintaining your connection with spirit or strengthening your connection with spirit. Okay. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, I feel like someone's holding back solely out of ego. Okay, let's get more on it. Why is longing here? Okay, the Seven of Cups energy. Yeah, that's that worry that you have. Okay, yeah, you're worried. You're like worried. Like, am I going to ever find my happiness? Is going to ever come in for me? Okay, yeah, Two of Pentacles and a Nine of Cups. Like, will I ever find what is it I truly want? Okay, three is like you're longing, aching, pining, maybe even over past love. The spirit wants you to focus on your balance, you finding your balance, you connecting with spirit. Okay. But the Knight of Swords energy and the Four of Wands, spirit's like things are going to move into a better state. Okay. If you're worried about if you're going to find your happiness or not, spirit's like, you can remove that worry from your mind. And nine of swords energy can be like a ejection, right? Like removing energy. Okay. When it comes to like being in a relationship, I mean, or even like having a relationship or, having something solid, right? And it's because with the three of swords energy, you might have experienced some grief, sorrow, pain when it comes to relationships, but the ace of cups is right behind that, six of wands. You will have okay, that opportunity for happy connection, a successful one, a thriving connection. Why is longing here for divination? Things will move into a better state. Remove your worry. Listen, Ten of Cups. Okay. Yes. A cycle is closing. Okay, with the world energy. Uh-huh. But either someone has to or someone is um going to step up, when it comes to like, making a decision and move things forward. There is a block in communication. It's like something needing to be worked on or working on something, but with the nine of wands energy is like a protective, defensive energy. Like someone definitely functioning from a space of, energy of ego. So things moving into a better state, you removing the worry you may have around things not moving into a better state. Okay. The Ten of Cups, you're like, will I have it? Five of Swords energy because of everything that has transpired. Nine of Wands. Mhm. Yeah. You might feel like it's so difficult to find something that's like, just like aligned to you, like equal give and take that's going to give to you just as much as you give to it. It could be how you're feeling. And so spirit wants you to like, focus on spirit, like, focus on, you doing things to like maintain your balance, so you don't allow your mind to kind of run away with you with this Seven of Cups energy. The the devil energy, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Mhm, mhm. Yeah, that idea of like happily ever after could be something that you're questioning because of your past experiences, right? Devil energy. Okay. Yeah. This is why spirit is saying over the next 30 days is important for you to stay connected to spirit, to find that balance, because with the Five of Cups energy and the Three of Pentacles, is like you need time to rebuild yourself from that sadness or disappointment. Okay. Because with the Nine of Wands energy is making you guarded, cautious, and afraid. Where did I get that from? Because I think it's from a tarot reader. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, it's making you guarded. So even if something was to come towards you right now that was balanced, that was equal give and take, you might look at it and question it. Okay. You might question it. Right. Someone's communicating, actually planning to take, you might question it. You might even perceive it as, oh, something that it's not. You might perceive it as oh, you just want a hookup, or you're gonna cheat on me, or whatever the case may be. And it's because of this regrets or disappointments. Okay. All right, so longing, and it's all because of the pride energy, ego, arrogance, stubborn love. Clarify this pride energy for divination. Spring. Your love is blooming, your answers arrive in spring with perception on the bottom. Red flags, delusion, perspective, see through your own false beliefs. Change in romance. So spirit is like, like this stubborn love could even be, yeah, okay, because mirror is right behind that. And it says you on it. So this could be you. Okay. But this can be like maybe like you mirroring the energy that you may have encountered, from past connections, right? So with spring here, spirit is like your love is blooming. Um, perception, was right behind that. You might not see it as your love is blooming. You might not notice it. Okay, so spirit wants you to maybe change your perspective or perception. Okay, because there could be a change happening when it comes to romance and stuff like that, or opportunities for you. Um, let's see. Why is pride here with spring? Clarify for divination spirit. Okay. Okay. The Eight of Swords energy and the Lovers. Okay. You may be okay. Feeling rather stuck or limited when it comes to like you know being in a connection with someone. Making a decision about being in a connection with someone because of a commitment or something that you were committed to. Um, that didn't go anywhere, maybe, or something that was rather stuck. Mhm. Yeah, there can be an opportunity that's coming towards you that is balanced and fair with your love is blooming. Someone could be communicating what they plan to do or the actions they plan to take, but might fear it. Okay. Because with this Eight of Swords energy, you may be creating limitations when it comes to partnerships and connections, or, even like having a partner or being in a connection because of this pride or seven love energy for divination spirit. Mhm. Mm, I don't know how that came up. Clarify for divination spirit, clarify pride. Okay. The King of Wands and the Chariot. Okay. So the King of Wands and the Chariot is saying that there's a masculine energy that is coming to like, oh, that is take okay, there's a masculine energy that is taking action to move things forward. Okay. Um, Especially with, the spring energy, where it says your love is blooming. Um, Four of Wands energy, Queen of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Okay, this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Maybe you they could even be a friend from your past, or somebody where you might have been in a commitment with them. Maybe there was a third party involved. I don't know if there was any like, anger with them. And the fool there, maybe they took some foolish actions, or maybe like, did some foolish things in the connection that made you angry. Maybe with a third party in the past, you guys could have been in a long-term relationship where it kind of blew up. You've been holding back from this person. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but they want to progress things forward. It's someone that wants to apologize for hurting you. Okay, but you might be guarded towards them, and spirit could be saying like, "This is justice." So I feel like for the next 30 days, spirit wants you to, you know, focus on focus on spirit, focus on finding your balance. Yeah, okay. The Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups. Yeah, you could have been angry with them in the past. Six of Cups energy because of the third party. Could be because of like friends and family. Could be like because of it's other people. It's other people. Okay. You maybe have even been like either they've been holding back from communicating with you or vice versa. Okay. It's like maybe wanting to work on things, but maybe feeling like it's gonna be too difficult to work on. And this could be someone else. Like how they feeling. Um, so they, it's been kind of like moving slow. Yeah. You say you still angry. That's what spirit said. That's what spirit said. Next 30 days you need to kind of like, regroup, find your balance. You know. Anything else for divination with pride? Don't know. Someone is stepping up with the Emperor energy and the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Cups on the bottom. Someone is stepping up divination because they do have very deep emotion for you. And that emotion is, you know, kind of giving them confirmation, you know, okay, that they do want a new beginning with you. Someone else could have had them juggling, you know, could be an Aries Leo or Sagittarius that had them kind of juggling, or maybe even like being indecisive, or, you know, where they were in and out. Because it does seem like, you know, something blew up because of a third party or others. That's how I view you. Moving on to, I'm doing good. Ali, how are you? Hi, Jasmine. The list is looking like, okay, Google. I got just Danielle and then Bishop. Um, mhm. They're pretty open. Bishop, I'm gonna make you a moderator, okay? No, that ain't right. So 1 second. I think I need to do it from YouTube. Mm-mm. I have to put my glasses on. Put my glasses on. Bishop is a moderator. Right. Bishop, now you can just do your thing. Right. All right. Dan posted. Whatever comes out. I love y'all do that. Whatever comes out. Okay. Okay. What do I want to do for Danielle? All right, ready? All right, cleansing the energies, Holy Spirit. This is for Danielle. All right. Okay, Spirit. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This message reading is for Danielle. What is it that Danielle needs to know at this time? What is in Danielle? How is good, Holy Spirit? Thank you so very much. Okay, someone could be conflicted by influences. Okay, But your beauty could maybe have, you know, beauty at limit, would nourish. Mhm. Yes, like if someone, like, okay, if someone's conflicted because of other people influences, right? You know, whatever the beauty that they see in you could have them at their limit with like allowing those influences to um, maybe hold them back, and maybe someone feeling like they need to do what's best for them. You know, like I gotta do what's best for me type thing. Let's see. What does Danielle need to know at this time, Spirit? What is in Danielle's highest good? Okay, rejection, irrational fear, saying no, dismissal. Okay, establish family, triumph, security, because of memories, bittersweet dwelling, reminiscing. Okay, mhm. The chase is right behind that. Mhm. So someone could have like irrational fear around like maybe like establishing something. This could be like getting married, making something serious, or creating like this foundation, or you know, because on the established energy, it like has a house and stuff like that. This can even be like like moving in together, like really establishing something. There could be some fear around that, and it's because of memories, bittersweet memories. Okay, maybe someone's dwelling or reminiscing about the past in a way. Okay, for Danielle, spirit, right? For Danielle. Mhm. Danielle, have you been waiting for something to answer so you can make a choice? Like waiting for something to answer, you can make a choice. It's like you're ready. It's like you're ready to maybe go in a new direction or maybe choose a path, but it's like I don't know. Let's see. Why is rejection here? Irrational fear, saying no, dismissal for Danielle. Why is rejection here? As a message for Danielle, spirit. Irrational fear, saying no, dismissal. Okay. Someone could be saying that. The Fool energy and the Eight of Wands. Oh Lord mercy. It's okay. Okay. Danielle. All right. Okay, so you could be the problem. Not really the problem, but it could be you. Okay, with the irrational fear, rejection energy. There, you might have irrational fear of maybe being in something established, long term, solid, or secure because of memories, bittersweet memories. Maybe you dwelling on something, maybe you reminiscing on something. Someone may be, ready to kind of jump out there and communicate. Maybe someone is like, maybe they've already done this. Okay. Maybe they've jumped out there, communicated like, hey, I want to progress things forward with you. I see, all these great aspects of who you are, and da da da. I want to repair things with you. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, someone that is expressing their emotions to you. Um, you know, this could be a manifestation of yours. Like if someone is coming through, like I'm ready to, you know, go to that next level, right? It's a tower, right? So it's a sudden shift, change, it's an intervention on your part, yeah. But Seven of Wands energy is you putting a block. There's Seven of Cups energy. You're not sure. You're not, yeah. Um, you're thinking about, you are thinking about grief, sorrow, pain, maybe from the past. You're thinking about financial hardship, loneliness, sacrifice, hardship. Did I say that? From the past? Mhm. But Spirit saying it's time to move away from that. It's time to move on from that. Okay. From whatever mental conflict you might have from the past, because it's making you not trust in opportunities in the current. Okay. Rejection. Okay. Someone could be like ready to, make, take that leap. Either they already did or they are about to. Okay. Yeah, like someone that's ready to come and do things differently with you. Like, hey, I'm ready to begin a new cycle. Maybe they're showing you, a different side of themselves, being more emotionally expressive, giving of themselves more emotionally, okay, towards you, okay. But you're holding back. You're holding back from this person. Maybe you don't believe them. You don't believe. Um, yeah, you're holding back. It can be another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This can be like someone is like saying it, they're ready for that. They're stepping up because they love you, and they can be like being honest about maybe a third party. Maybe they're being honest about you know interference or influences. It's like someone is like ready to move forward. They're choosing a path, and you might not trust it. Okay. Established by family triumph security. Why is established here for Danielle? Two of Swords energy and the Ten of Wands. It's like you're closed off to this opportunity of making something more established. Okay. Because with the Ten of Wands energy, the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups, you're still burdened by a very dissatisfying experience from your past. Okay. Can't make this up. All right. Three of Pentacles right there says it's time to rebuild. Okay. It's an opportunity to rebuild. It's a time to rebuild. Rebuild yourself, rebuild your memories, rebuild um yeah, temperance in the high priestess. Listen to your intuition. Okay. Don't be closed off to this opportunity. Listen to your intuition. Someone is definitely communicating the action they plan to take, but you fear it being something that lacks substance. Okay. Um, so another reader might not read this in that way. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why I would read it in this way. Because spirit knows that I refer to the Ace of Wands energy as here today, gone tomorrow type energy. So there's no reason why spirit would give me this message as something else if spirit knows that I'm going to interpret this message, the Ace of Wands energy, as here today, gone tomorrow, inconsistent energy. So someone could be communicating the action they plan to take to maybe make something more established or to do things in a more um, secure way. Okay. But with the moon energy and the Ace of Wands, you fear it being something that's not stable. Okay. Yeah. All right. And it's all because of memories, bittersweet dwelling, reminiscing. Why is this message here for Danielle? See, I told you. Nine of Wands energy is you being guarded and worried, okay, and focusing karmic energy on someone's actions. It's like you are picking someone apart. Okay, you're picking them apart. You're picking them apart. You're guarded. You're cautious. You're worried. You're examining. You're overthinking, and you are picking someone apart because of memories. Bittersweet dwelling and reminiscing. Okay, there's a opportunity, a solid one, on the table for you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles is a solid new start. It's something reliable, something you can go towards, or But the Eight of Swords energy and the Star is kind of you feeling stuck in as if as to feeling stuck as to whether this is something that you even want. Okay, there's an offer, but you're looking at it, evaluating it, and spirit's like remove that devil energy because you know why you're evaluating it this way because you're picking someone apart. You're picking someone apart. That's what it is. Anything else for memory, spirit? Yeah. Okay. Someone ended something with someone else. Ten of Swords and the Queen of Wands, because she did show a couple times. Could definitely been a third party involved. Someone ended things with someone else because they're ready for change. They're ready to do things in a, a different way. Okay. There's someone that wants to heal the connection with you. Okay. And they apologize. Okay. They clearly know what the problem was and why things were stagnant. They regret all this, that, and the third. And you're looking at them like, like, we still don't trust you. Like, seriously, that's what you're giving. We still don't trust you. Seriously. So listen to your intuition, like Spirit say. Okay. All right. We still don't trust you. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. You know? Peace is power there. Peace is power. It's real on Josh. Gavin out there. Someone's serious though. They're serious. They ended something with someone else because they're ready. They're ready for change. They're ready for what you want. Okay, it's like I'm on what you want. Okay, they ready. They already came at you with the I'm ready to move this forward, or they about to, and you're looking at them like for real. They serious though. So right, who is that? Oh, Bishop, you next, right? Cool. What's your question, Bishop? So my friend, she makes like the best curry ever. She knows it. Well, if she comes in, her name is Sandra Keeler. If she comes in here, and she makes the best curry ever. And she bought me a whole pan of curry chicken because, she said when someone passes, you're supposed to bring food. And so she brought me some food. It was good too. It was so good. I swear I ate this for like 3 times already today. It's so good. Okay, whatever comes out for Bishop. Listen. I was trying to get mine like hers. I just can't. She's from Trinidad, and her family's from Trinidad, and yeah, it's different. It's different, and she got the roti skin and all that. It's so good. Got the roti skin with cabbage and all that. All right, for Bishop Spirit. What does the Bishop need to know at this time? For Bishop Holy Spirit. Okay, clarity is on the bottom of the deck. It says honesty, intention, truth. What does Bishop need to know at this time, Spirit? What is in Bishop's highest good? Clarity. Seriously. Clarity. Honesty, intention, truth. Because of hoping, waiting, expecting, manifesting. Upheaval was right behind that. Okay. So maybe you're going to get some clarity. Okay. Maybe this is something you've been hoping for. For Bishop Spirit, please make these messages clear for Bishop. Why is clarity a message for Bishop at this time? Why is clarity here as a message for Bishop Spirit? Honesty, intention, truth. Yes, rise above. Okay. So yes, okay, because of rise above, trauma, obstacles, pettiness, find the strength to rise, balance, awaken. So clarity, yes, there's some drama. If you've been hoping for some type of clarity, maybe you're gonna get it. Okay. If you've been wondering, like, is something going on? Yes, there's drama. Like, so yeah, let's see. What is this? What is this about, spirits? Why is this message shared for Bishop? Hmm. Okay. Mhm. Something that hasn't been expressed, avoided, hasn't been talked about. Why is clarity here? Honesty, intention, truth. Why is this message here for Bishop? Okay. The Two of Swords, Temperance, and the Nine of Cups. All right. So something, if this is a conversation that has been avoided, if this is like a truth that has been like held up, or some, someone like even like avoiding speaking the truth or something like that, with the Temperance energy and the Nine of Cups, is like that's about to change. Okay. Temperance is about, balancing the heart and the mind, right? Um, mhm, mhm. You about to get what you want. And it's a truth, it's clarity, it's understanding. This is something that has been avoided. Well, the avoidance is being tempered. Okay. Two of Wands energy and the Five of Cups. Someone chose a path that they regret. They chose a path that's been rather disappointing. You're about to get the truth about it. You've been hoping for this. You've been waiting for it. You've been wondering, like, what's going on? Yes, there's drama. Okay, I'm about to say this is what's happening. Why is clarity here? Th- Nine of Swords energy. Okay. Mhm. Someone could have messed things up with you. Nine of Swords energies could be an energy of like sabotage, right? And maybe they want to like express, you know, an apology for that, or maybe from like messing things up. Hmm. Hmm. Someone could have maybe hid an opportunity that they had um, available to them, and maybe you walked away, they walked away, yeah. And maybe you were like not even worried, but like you question things. When it comes to this person, this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's like you were waiting for the truth. Okay. It's like like especially if someone walked away and you didn't know why, you maybe like were waiting for the truth, from this person. Hmm. Hmm. And maybe you've been kind of holding back from them, like maybe not really talking to them that much because of that. Um, yeah, they did something that you might consider rather foolish. Okay. Someone could be, also agreeing with the fact that they might have sabotaged things. Okay. Anything else for clarity for Bishop? This is a conversation that has been avoided. The Ace of Cups energy and the Queen of Swords. Mhm. All right. So I feel like you getting the clarity or truth that you need or whatever to understand like what's going on opens up the door for this new beginning with the Ace of Cups energy. It's like you find out like what happened, or what's been going on, maybe like behind the scenes or something like that. It's something that's been avoided, or yeah. But yes, someone is definitely going through some drama. And maybe now with balance and awakening, like if they did go through drama and maybe they're finding their balance now, maybe they're starting to awaken, yeah, especially if they're like, connecting with spirit more. It's like they're awakening to the possibilities and what they truly want to access from life, where they might have been denying it or pushing it away at one point. Why is hoping here for Bishop? Waiting, expecting, manifesting, union. Okay. So you might have been hoping, waiting, expecting, or manifesting union with reincarnation. I say reincarnation. Reconciliation. Glasses would help. Eternal love. Your time has come. Okay. Could be, could be hoping for that because of separation. No contact, 5D, dreams, nightmares. Focus on your own happiness. Control, romance, masculine. Mm, mhm. Yeah, and Bishop, you could have been like, well, because with control and romance, it's like if things aren't moving in the love department, I'm just going to focus on my money. That's kind of what it's giving, right? So with control and romance, the control card says stagnation, delusion, release the needs to control situations. You probably were like, well, if things aren't moving in the romance department, then the master is just going to focus on this material world. Okay. hmm hmm Yeah, it's like you went into like maybe self-preservation mode because of the pause, right? The separation, or the lack of understanding, like what happened here, yeah, yeah, like it's like that pause put a little fear in you, where it's like, you know what, I'm not even going to focus on romance right now. I'm just going to focus on money. Um, why is hope in here for Bishop? Waiting, expecting, manifesting with union. You are or have been waiting. Okay, expecting, manifesting union. Okay, the Ten of Swords and the Empress, 7 of Cups. Hmm. Mhm. You could have, Bishop. You could have ended something, or yeah, ended something with a Taurus or a Libra, or maybe ended something with a mother figure, or ended something with someone that you could have progressed things forward with because you were worried about this person. Okay, waiting for the truth. Like waiting for the truth in this person. Mhm. And maybe spirit wants you to not do that. Okay, especially with the energy of like you putting, I feel like spirit wants you to put your needs and your desires and wants and stuff first, and not really like allow this person's whatever they did to like jade you in a way, I feel. Okay. Justice, mm, the 7 of Swords, and the Hangman. Okay. There was an opportunity, I feel, with this Empress energy, that was justice for you, but you didn't trust in it. Okay. um mm, because you were maybe stuck or limited, or or needing to surrender a relationship with either a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or someone that you haven't been speaking to or not in the best energy with, where you either had to walk away or they did. I feel like they might have. Okay. Yeah. Now, but and I, ooh, this is good because Spirit is good. Look, Spirit is saying, right now with the Sun card, you get clarity about the Tower from the past. Okay, and this allows you to be able to rebuild. Okay, because you've been kind of worried about this person, you know dreaming about this person, focusing on this person, waiting on the truth from this person. Okay. Mhm. Well, you could be having a new beginning with them with the Ace of Pentacles because they could be coming back to apologize, and communicating the action they plan to take. Mhm. Yeah, this is someone that feels guilty for creating an ending with you, right? Wanting to move forward. Mm. Yeah, it's like someone that has been like waiting to like, have this balance with you, um, but kind of like delaying communication because of what transpired between the two of you. Yeah. Like, like slow walking it because of the Five of Pentacles. Maybe feeling like you were going to reject them or um, clarify hoping. So you might have ended something with someone where it was justice. Okay. The Two of Wands energy and the Five of Cups. Okay. So this is ending. Okay. So clarity, yes, there's drama because of waiting or hoping or manifesting a union. So ending something that could have progressed, justice. Okay. If this if this Empress energy was the person who walked away or was dishonest, spirits could be saying like you ending things with that person was justice because they weren't being honest. And maybe that person's starting to, see things differently, because like they chose a path that they regret. Someone chose a path that they regret. Okay. But the Ten of Pentacles is here, Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles is like maybe they now it's like someone's seeing the potential now. It's like now that they want the Ten of Pentacles. It's like maybe they've had time to like heal and recover, check in with spirit, tap in with spirit, get themselves together after going through something that was rather disappointing. And now wanting to work on things, wanting to be honest, wanting to be truthful. And this is bringing about a happy tower. It's bringing about a happy tower for you. Yeah. Okay. King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Mm. And if you're coming to us, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Spirit saying you got to step up when it comes to like this Three of Cups that's holding you back. You got to listen to your intuition. Now, Three of Cups can be family, friends. Three of Cups can be a third party. Maybe this is asking you to step up. Maybe that's for this shift period. Mhm. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay. The King of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands, Spirit, so you gotta step up and take action, go towards this Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. 30. Okay, this truth or whatever is gonna make things very clear for you. Communicate the action you plan to take. Step up in this connection, bring this together. You might be holding back um because you low key guarded. Or yeah, but it's time to allow change or something, allow change to happen. So something that has been avoided is being tempered. It's like you're getting your wishes fulfilled. Someone might feel like they sabotage things by being fearful or by holding things back or by lying or hiding things. But there's an opportunity for a new beginning, the Ace of Cups energy. And this is all because you're hoping for union or manifesting union, expecting union. Something ended that could have progressed or maybe ended things with a mother figure. Um, it's justice because maybe someone wasn't being honest, but with the hangman energy, um, maybe they're changing their perspective or they're seeing things differently. It's like they chose something that they regret, chose a path that they regret. You apply how it fits, Bishop. But I feel like whatever truth is coming in is going to open up the door for you to be able to like confidently take action towards this person that you might feel like is aligned with you. You know how who's who. Mm. No, Laura. Thank you. Mhm. You're very welcome, Bishop. Thank you. Great. I need to put my glasses on. One moment. Here you go. Can't see that. Jasmine says, what's coming towards for a new romantic partner? I've been single since 2021. All right. Here you go. What's coming towards you? Okay. For Jasmine. Spirits. Okay. And the energies, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This is for Jasmine. Okay. Jasmine Romero. Okay. All right. Okay, Holy Spirit. What's coming in for Jasmine in love? Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What is coming in for Jasmine in love? Please make it clear, Spirit. Thank you so much. What is coming in for Jasmine in love? Jasmine has been single since 2021. What is coming in for Jasmine in love? And we're going to ask Spirit that you give Jasmine answers for the immediate future. That's like within the next few months. Okay. What is coming in for Jasmine in love within the next few months? For Jasmine in love. Okay. Runners on the bottom. Escape from emotion and confusion on the run. All right. What's coming in for Jasmine in love for within the next 3 months? Didn't turn over. There you go. Healing. uh, because of journal. Okay. So it says self care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. Okay. So maybe, for the next few months, you just are maybe taking some time to yourself, healing. Okay. Taking a time out, be gentle with yourself because of journal. Write, process, contemplate, understand your sacred journey. Maybe spirit wants you to understand your sacred journey first before romance can grow with the fertility energy. Romance and fertility. Okay. So spirit wants you to heal, understand your sacred journey. Okay. Why things happen the way they do. Okay. So that romance can grow. Now, this deck right here is the What's the Tea deck. It's a little cynical. Okay, but let's see what comes out. Right, for Jasmine Romero Spirit. Clarify this healing energy. What is Jasmine needing to heal from during these 3 months or the next few months? Immediate future energy. Why is healing here for Jasmine? Okay, in their head is on the bottom of the deck. Overthinking, stress, over analyzing. Okay, maybe that could be your energy right now. Okay, where you are overthinking, stress, over analyzing things, and spiritually saying like this is the time for you to heal. Okay, um, and contemplate. Right, with bad reputation. Okay, as if especially if you're healing from something that you might feel like gave you a bad reputation, or healing from a bad reputation because of divination abuser. Maybe or maybe people are calling you a divination abuser. Maybe they're trying to give you a bad reputation, right? Um, why is healing here for Jasmine, especially if you're into tarot, people like saying some craziness. Why is healing here? Mm, Please make it clear, spirit. Why is healing here for Jasmine? Okay. Ain't shit, threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered, okay, and hooked, okay. And it's all because of karmic friends. Can't fully trust them, tension, secret competition, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. hmm hmm This could be common friends. So it could be like, especially if like friends that were like an influence, like, where they like, were contributing to this like bad reputation, you know, Yeah, could have even been like lying to your person or saying stuff to your person, um, because maybe these karmic friends were bothered by the fact that someone was hooked on you or whatever the case may be. It could be, giving you a bad reputation. Maybe you experienced that. Okay, let's see. Mm. Oh hell, that's crazy. It's like, but that's those are common friends. They can't fully trust them. What I'm saying, family can be friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, these people are karmic. It's like keep your friends close and enemies close. Why is healing here for Jasmine in the next few months? Over the next few months. Clarify healing. Okay. Page of Cups and a Death Energy. Someone could be apologizing to you for it ending. Okay. To maybe start over with you in a way. Especially if someone was influenced by other people talking shit about you. Okay. Yep. Someone is definitely apologizing for it ending. Okay, within the next few months. Okay, so there could be a healing of a situation. Mhm. There's someone that realize they need to go in a new direction, or maybe like realize they need to like I almost want to say pick a side. Okay, like for someone that wants to apologize for maybe something that ended between the two of you, to begin a new cycle. Okay, this is someone that may be ready to choose a path at this time with the Two of Wands energy, because with the Seven of Cups energy and the Queen of Wands, like Jasmine, if you're like, hella attractive, this could be like someone worried about like you maybe having options. Okay. But they definitely have emotion for you. And so they want to give to this. And this is why someone is like taking action, you know. If they abandon the connection at one point, or or neglected it in whatever ways, it was because they were holding back from making an offer. Okay. I feel like someone is, like now listening to the intuition, you know, you know how they say money don't lie? Okay. When neither do emotions. Okay. It's like, you can think, what you think all day, but your heart not gonna lie to you. So someone could be apologizing for something that ended between the two of you. This could be someone that's ready to choose a path. Okay. Maybe they were worried about you maybe having options. Okay. The Hierophant energy and the lovers. Okay. It's like someone that's like ready to commit, right? Apologizing for ending and choosing to commit, right? Someone that's making a decision. Someone could be communicating what they plan to do. Mhm. It's like maybe they didn't trust the situation at first, but this someone is like maybe like starting to see you as someone that is aligned to them, seeing you as the empress and they're coming through as the emperor, right? Yeah. Yeah. This is someone that could have been kind of burdened by how other people view them, you know, or allow, um, how other people view them, like really impact their decision making. Their seven of swords energy and devil, um, them not trusting in their intuition, them not trusting in their trusting themselves is what messed up the opportunity. Okay. It's like now they see what could have been or what is between the two of you for Jasmine over the next few months. Mm. Yeah. Whatever limiting thoughts they had around the connection that made them like not trust in it, it's like that energy is healed or renewed because they want this connection with you. There's someone that's like willing to like step up, let the past go, start fresh with you. Okay. It's like apologizing for an ending so they can have a new start. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Someone that's like ready to come towards you. You could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it's someone that it's like they can't shake the emotion that they have for you. Right. And it's because of this journal energy. Write, process, contemplate. Understand your sacred journey. Right. Let's see why this is here. Why is journal here for Jasmine? Haunted. Memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. Okay. Mhm. So this healing is happening because of this journal energy. Someone either writing or processing or contemplating or understanding their sacred journey. Because with this haunted energy, this like being haunted by the past. It's like, maybe they're constantly thinking about it. Maybe they're um reflecting on it, and it's because of the divination abuser, comic friends, drama starter. People were maybe talking about you, maybe, and this is someone that cared too much about what other people thought. Okay, so they, maybe allowed, other people's opinion of you, like get into, their head or impact how they maneuver with you. Maybe they abandoned the connection or walked away because of that. Like people, putting out this bad reputation. But really, others were just threatened by how hooked this person could have been on you. Like this person could have been like enamored by you. And that's what other people were threatened by and just wanted to throw salt, like hate. Okay. These people just wanted to start drama. Maybe even saying like you're marrying for money or just saying all type of negative shit. Okay. And like seriously, haters. Like seriously, like haters, like stop hating. Stop hating. Like, the people like this is nothing but hater just came in and just destroyed something. It could have been great. Why is journal here with haunted for Jasmine when it comes to love the next few months? Please make it clear, spirit. Yeah, so it's like someone's seeing things clearly now. Where they maybe were like worried and confused, like, well, maybe they're right. Or, maybe I'm seeing it wrong. It's like someone's seeing things clearly now. Or clearly now. Yeah. Yeah, they listen to their intuition, which is causing them to contemplate and think about it and, reflect. Okay. Good. Resisted, 4 cups, page of swords. Okay, it's like someone who resisted. Okay, boom. So someone who resisted, right? It's not happy with their resisting. Okay, it's like, okay, all right. So if someone listened to other people when it comes to you, and so they backed away or abandoned or let go of the connection, they're not happy with that choice. Okay. Especially because of haters. They're not happy with that choice. Now they see things clearly where where they at one point were maybe worried or questioning, right? They resisted, but they're not happy with the resisting. It's like that them being disappointed in the resisting is making them realize even more so. Okay. Yeah. That they were closed off to a wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and a 9 of Cups. It's like you didn't even see what this was. Someone it's like they didn't even see what this was. Okay. But look, Wheel of Fortune energy. Now things are changing. Mhm. Yeah, and they love you too, Jasmine. They love you too. It is they did not make a decision based on how they felt. They made a decision based on other people. Like, for real. And it was just karmic friends who were freaking hating. Okay. Justice and the 7 of Cups. You're getting your justice for all of what has transpired, all the confusion, all the questioning, all of the, you know, overthinking. Okay. Because someone is coming back around, judgment energy. Mhm. And they not playing with the 7 of Wands energy and the Ace of Cups. They're not playing. They want it. They know what they're coming back for. Okay. They know what they're coming back for. Okay. This ending, look, you can't make it up. The Ten of Swords energy is being renewed. Okay. Because someone wants their wishes fulfilled. 9 of Cups. It's like, yeah, I might have pushed this away, but I'm not happy with, I pushed it away, but now I'm not happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I did what you told me to do. And now look at me. I'm sitting here looking stupid by myself because you told me to get rid of Jasmine. And I did. And now I'm suffering. Unhappy. Yeah. Well, you're giving me justice for all the BS. Just seriously. So what you can expect in the next few months, Jasmine, is healing. Okay. You're getting your second chance because you're supposed to get it. Okay. It's your justice for people being in your business. Hating. Like hating. Nothing but hate. Mhm. I'm so happy you, Jasmine. I like to make everybody name short. Everyone don't like that. My name is Kenise. I want to somebody say, "Hey, Ken." I wouldn't like that. I'm like, "No, my name is Kenise." Like, fucking name ain't Ken. Like, my name is Kenise. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. So yeah, like period. So I was looking rocks. I already saw the energy when I was doing your reading, Jasmine. Like whoever your person is cared because they don't care now. They stay in their ground. This new beginning. It's like I don't care what people think. Okay, meaning like I'm more protected. I know what I'm doing. Okay, but before this is someone who gave too much care to how people viewed them. Period. it's hard for me to accept because I could give two flying about what's how someone views me, what they think. I don't care. Like I truly do not give a shit. And it bothers me sometimes, all the time. It bothers me to see other people get, because I'm like, why do you care? So like for real, you don't know. And then my mother used to tell me, like, you can't, go taking somebody else's opinion or like I mean take other people, but you can't like base off, like start judging yourself from other people because you don't know what's really going on with them behind closed doors. Like you don't know what's really going on with them. Oh, they got money over there. Look at all their cars and stuff. They doing this and there. You don't know what's going on over there. You don't know what's going on over there at all. At all. You know? Mm-mm. I don't care nobody think about me. Judge yourself. Judge your mother. I don't care what you think about me. Mm. This is someone being disappointed by their actions, and they're doing what they need to do to make things better. To like feeling like they need to do what they need to do to like remove pain, remove the hurt. You know. Hey, harmonious insight. How are you, bro? We were praying for you and your mom earlier. You know we love you. We had to start our message off like that today. 'Cause we adore you. I made Bishop a moderator. He's your partner now. He can help and assist you. Because what the hell happened to Chelsea? Like, we gotta check it over. I keep forgetting every time I get off. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I need to send her a message. Okay. Ali, the person on my mind, they true intentions for her. I like that. I like that. Thank you, Ali. Welcome to the Healing Circle. This is Talk to Me Tuesday. We do this every week on Tuesdays at 5:15. Harmonious Insight is our one of our moderators. She keeps us organized and stuff. She keeps the list going. We're a family. For Ali Spirit. And the angels for Ali. Holy Spirit angels in heaven. All right. Okay, Holy Spirit angels in heaven. This is for Ali Spirit. Okay. For the person on Ali's line spirit. Oh, Ali. If you have some drama with somebody, maybe you want to get over it. Maybe you want to rise above it, get through it. They want to get through it too. They want to compromise. They want to have that happy place with you again. Okay, it could be someone you see as a twin flame. Right? Marriage is also showing. Okay, there could be like differences in your belief systems. That could have caused a separation. But someone definitely sees the potential. Mhm. So the sunless card, it says see the sunny side. So you guys are mirroring. Yeah. Like what could be. Okay. You guys are mirroring like the possibilities, what could be. All right, spirit. What are the intentions of the person on Ali's mind, spirit? What are the intentions of the person on Ali's mind, spirit? Person on Ali's mind, what are their intentions for Ali's spirit? Please make it clear. Control. Stagnation, delusion, release the need to control situations. Okay. With fifth dimension on the bottom, intuitive communication, you're connected to soul level. No, and winter beliefs. Okay. Someone could have said no. Maybe there's an energy of like feeling out, out in the cold or feeling like, a loss from one another. Maybe because of beliefs, belief systems when it comes to like home or like creating a foundation in some ways. Could be someone that was running. But mhm. It's like, okay, all right. It's like someone that your person could be like trying to control their intuition, or like trying to control things instead of listening to their intuition. Okay, this could be someone you see as a twin flame. This could be like, all right. Clarify this control energy as far as the intentions of the person on Ali's mind spirit. Clarify this control energy. What is this person's intentions when it comes to Ali? Watch control here. Influences, dark attachments, third parties. Okay. Maybe they're being controlled by other people. Okay. By influences. Maybe there's stagnation because of influences. Okay. And it says because of misunderstood, lost soul victim mistakes, secret admired time, suppressing, waiting. Someone is trying to like control their intuition. It's like they're trying to like suppress it even. Mhm. All right. Let me do the intentions of the person on Ali's mind spirit. Clarify this control energy and influences. And spirit, make it clear. Clarify control and influences as the intention of the person on Ali's mind. Why is control here with influences? Control with influences. Okay. All right. The person on your mind feels like they have to control the influences because with the fifth dimension energy, they already intuitively know. And they may intuitively feel like they made a mistake in some way. With controlling influences, it's like your person, whoever's on your mind, feel like they need to control or gather control or get control of these influences because maybe they're causing some type of interference or stagnation in some way. With the control energy, it literally says stagnation, delusion, release the need to control situations. Influences are here. It's clarified by the Five of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, and the conflict in something being held up, stagnated, slow, not moving. Okay. Because with the Page of Pentacles on the bottom, this is like an offer, an opportunity, but there's a conflict and, it's that's holding things up. And it could be influences, right? Dark attachments, third parties. Mhm. It's like someone maybe trying to like work on communicating with you in some way. There are these influences that are impacting something or causing stagnation. Why is control here with influences? Okay. They're making this person question Seven of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. This is like these influences are the conflict as to why things are moving so slow. They're making this person like question or doubt or even like over evaluate a connection, okay, that they might see as their happy ever after. Okay. It's like another story of someone allowing other people to pick their path for them. Why is control here? Okay. The Ten of Swords and the Emperor. Okay. If something happened between you and the person that's on your mind, this is someone that feels like they need to take ownership for that. Okay. Or they should take ownership for that. Okay. Because with the Fool energy, yeah, they don't. It's like I don't want to be a player no more. It's like this someone. It's just giving that energy, like someone who might have mhm, yes, might have done some foolish things in a connection, or even like is wants like a new start. Okay, so someone may feel like your person. I feel like um mhm, mhm. Look, the Nine of Wands and the Empress. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, Two of Cups on the bottom, Ace of Cups. This is the one that's like, they know who you are to them. The person on your mind, they know who you are to them. They're seeing you as their person. They're coming through as the Emperor and seeing you as their Empress. And they're determined to have you. So it's someone that feels like they have to control or take control of these influences that are causing all this stagnation and maybe, causing someone to even question or over evaluate or even doubt the connection to the point where there might have even been a betrayal in the soul's energy. This is something they feel like they need to take ownership of, or yeah, because with the Nine of Wands energy and the Empress is like, I'm determined to have this. Okay, wanting that new beginning. hmm This is like making an opportunity, making an offer to work on things. Okay? Because of fifth dimension and misunderstood. This is someone that could maybe know intuitively that they might have made a mistake. Mhm. Look. And so they want to heal things. You can't make this stuff up. Star energy on the bottom. You can't make it up. Okay. There's someone that knows intuitively that they made a mistake. Okay. They feel like a fool for holding back. Okay. Right. Because of other people. Okay. Through your cups. Yeah. And wanting to like apologize, present a solid offer to you. Uh fifth dimension with misunderstood. Someone who intuitively knows that they messed up, they made a mistake, right? Eight of Pentacles, okay? But they're working on communicating this to you. If they haven't done so already, they're working on it. Okay, working on, okay. Uh-huh. This is someone that's like looking at okay. All right. It's like someone that's looking at how can okay, looking at like, okay, remember I said they're working on it. They're working on like communicating this to you because they're looking at like what they need to do in order for the outcome to be positive, you know? Fifth dimension with misunderstood. Yep. Four of Wands. The Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Okay. All right. Yep. Working on the connection, working on the relationship, working on making things more stable. Okay. Rebuilding, getting on the same page, compromising in a way, right? Um, because King of Swords, like someone's clear in their decision making. They see things very clearly right now, right? And they want to move towards the Ten of Pentacles. It's like I see you as my person. King of Pentacles, I mean Emperor and the Empress. This can be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, something might have happened in the past that they feel very, rather guilty about. Something from the past is a burden. Yeah, if they walked away from the connection or um, made whatever choice they made, they feel like they made a mistake. Um, the Five of Pentacles energy and the Five of Swords is like They abandoned the connection because they didn't trust their intuition, but now they do. But now they do. Someone that might abandon or a situation because they didn't trust their intuition. They doubted it because of the influences. I want to see who these influences are. This one, everybody got their 2 cents. Who are these influences? Clarify the influences, dark attachments, third parties for Ali. Clarify these influences. Whoever the influences were, they made them juggle how they felt. King of Cups made them question or go back and forth with their emotions, how they felt. Okay, when it comes to union, okay, being in a partnership, you know, maybe they were thinking all the positive things, but then the influences get involved and they start thinking all the negative things. Mhm. One more for the influences. Who are these freaking influences? Could be a number of people. Who are the influences for Ali Spirit? Some people that had them in their head. Mhm. Maybe you were shining and they were like, oh, they fake flexing. Were you shining and they were like, oh, you were fake flexing? Okay. Yeah. It could have been some cyberbullying going on. Clarify these influences. Hating that. Clarify these influences. Clarify these influences for Ali Spirit. That's a lot. Oh, we could have been calling you a groupie. Clarify these influences. Who are these influences, Spirit? Make it clear. Fake smiles, people they acting like they like you, they don't, but they talking smack about you. Ain't shit on the bottom. They smiling in your face, but they saying you ain't nothing on the bottom. Okay? They saying you clout hungry. They got the inside scoop on you. You ain't got no money for real. You need a car or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just lying. Okay. Spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, your light, your power, your magic. Okay. Because you're too busy winning. You could care less about them. And when they smiling in your face like that, Chelsea, Serena, where have you been? We were just talking about you. Seriously, we miss you. But Ali, these influences has fake smiles. They hate on your spirituality. You too busy winning. Okay, ah, hating the asses. But whoever these influences were, they had this person or whoever's on your mind questioning their emotions, going back and forth with their emotions. Uh-huh. Legal issues, court judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. Impersonator wants to be you, acts like, dresses like, looks like, copies you, haunted, memories, flashback. Hmm. Legal issues with impersonator, like the impersonator, I would consider a fraud. Okay, if someone was, these influences were, trying to like call you a fraud, it could have, made your person like tap into like past trauma if they had, maybe encountered someone else who was like not who they said they were. Hmm. Yeah, but this your person is reflecting on um all of what could be or could have been or whatever. Okay. Anything else for Ali first? Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, your person feels like they walked away from the wrong person. Mm. All because they question their intuition. It's like now they see. Mhm. Yeah, whatever happened in the past is weighing heavy on this person. Okay, King of Pentacles on the bottom. This is someone that sees themselves. as your person or sees themselves, with you. Mhm. Yeah, they're ready for change. They're ready for to do things in a more traditional way. The Hierophant energy is like, you know, traditional values, like doing things in a more traditional way, whether it's committing, whether it's, being with one person, whether it's whatever it is doing things in a more traditional way. Yeah. They feel hurt, mm, that they blocked and resisted this. Yeah. They held back because of other people. They feel like they sabotaged an opportunity. Mhm. Listen, we was like, where is Chelsea? We missed you, man. We did. I just said it. If you was around the tape, I was like, man, let's go reach out to Chelsea. I was like, I need to reach out to Chelsea. I kept saying it. I said it more than once. I'm so happy to see you come up on the screen. We missed you. Hope everything is good. Hope everything is well. That's what I have for you, Allie. Did it resonate? Yes, if you get money. We all got work, so we all gotta sometimes, put aside things that we will most like to do what needs to be done. Like, gotta pay the bills, gotta keep things moving. I had to, hurry up and finish up the video I did yesterday so I can pick my kid up from camp. Danielle, she was at the camp like, are you coming to pick her up anytime? I know you're online, but are you coming to pick her up on time? Thank you so much, Ali. I hope that resonates. I hope that helps. And look forward to seeing you back again soon. Welcome to the Healing Circle. As you can see, we missed our poopies. Because where's Chelsea then? Chelsea, we missed you so much. Yeah. Certain faces, look, faces. And I don't even see your faces. certain names I need to come across the screen. Certain names gotta come across the screen. You know? Thank you for being here. What are John's next shoot is tickets her feathers will be in love. Yeah, let's get it going. Has Jones checked in with you while you were, down in the hospital? Like, did he come check on you, call, visit? You okay. You like it, huh? We like that. We like that. We like that a lot. All right, sweetie. And that is. This is for a harmonious insight, spirit. Mhm. Okay. All right. What what are Joan's true intentions and feelings when it comes to harmonious insight? Couple next one. Yeah. What are Joan's uh, true intentions and feelings when it comes to harmonious insight um, over the next couple months, guys? Media creature for harmonious insight and Joan. Okay. Ooh, receive on the bottom. You go. Jones' intentions and feelings when it comes to harmonious insight over the next couple months and you get future energy. How is he feeling when it comes to harmonious insight over the next couple months? Are his intentions? Okay. Split energy, options, unfocused, multitasking. Decide what you really want. Okay. With that energy. Home, cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other. Okay. And receive. Open minded, abundant, ready. It's your time to receive. Because of separation. No contact, 5D, dreams, nightmares. Focus on your own happiness. Release winter choice. Okay. This is not your energy of being in a separation. This is someone needing to maybe release an energy of maybe being separated or walked away from or abandoned, left out in the cold with the winter energy. Okay. Someone needs to release that. Okay. So someone could be in split energy. Your person could be in split energy, Jones. Okay. Even though you guys feel good with each other, but you also have the energy received. So maybe they're going to get through that. So let's see. For Jones, spirit, how Jones is feeling about harmonious insight over the next couple months. Please clarify these messages, please, for harmonious insight. Split energy, options, unfocused, multitasking. Decide what you really want. Why is this message here? As Jones' feelings and intentions over the next couple months. Jones' feelings and intentions over the next couple months. Okay. Four wands and the ace of wands. Mhm. Okay. So Jones could be feeling split energy when it comes to the connection because of the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is like here today, gone tomorrow, opportunities or connections. Okay, so a choice needs to be made, and someone has to do that. The Emperor energy is mhm, like stepping up to make a choice, right? So Jones knows that he has to step up to make a choice. Okay, and but he needs to temper his this energy of like avoidance. So it's like avoiding making a decision because of disappointment and grief from maybe the past. It's kind of like blocking. So there's split energy. Over the next couple months, he may encounter some split energy when it comes to like really when it comes to the connection or the relationship or making something more solid because of you know something possibly being like here today, gone tomorrow type connection. Clarify split energy or how Jones feels. Okay. The Five of Swords, yeah. He may be kind of questioning, like, do I want to, make this long term? Maybe not trusting in it really, trusting if they're ready, you know, split energy. It's all because of, past that they need to release. Mhm. Okay. Okay. The Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, the Three of Wands, Eight of Swords showing. Mhm. Who's this Queen of Wands? Spirit, who's this Queen of Wands? For Jones. Who's Queen of Wands? Clarify the Queen of Wands spirit. Make it clear, please. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Okay. All right. Reflecting, wolves in sheep's clothing. Okay. So someone could be, Jones could be in split energy over the next couple months when it comes to the relationship, kind of question, not sure, because of the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands um, could be an Aries Leo or Sagittarius, but this can be someone that is either asking Jones to reflect or maybe, even like, yeah, asking them to maybe like reflect on maybe a choice that they made or something like that. This person is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. They're presenting maybe Jones with a dirty offer. This could be an obsessive lover. Okay. Um, yeah. Uh-huh. They could be after Jones for money. Who knows? I don't know. But they're presenting this dirty offer, right? Okay. Home. Cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other. Why is this message here? As Jones' intentions and feelings. Okay. Queen of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups. Right. Jones feels at home with you over the next couple months. Okay. Feeling stable with you. Okay. And with the Knight of Cups energy and the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, is showing you. Okay. So, that he feels stable with you. He feels at home. He feels comfortable with you. Okay. Because he is ready for something new. Right. Um, the split energy is because of someone that, is asking him to maybe like reconsider or reflect on something. Why is home here? Mhm. The Seven of Swords energy and the Lovers. Okay. So there is an energy of feeling at home, feeling stable with you. Um, that encouraging them to maybe want to give more of themselves emotionally, but they're still like questioning of the connection with the Seven of Swords energy. It's like not trusting in it because um mhm, mhm. It's like someone needing to repair their trust in feminine energy. This is something that he's hiding. He doesn't quite trust women, maybe, like especially women in relationship. Um, receive, open-minded, abundant, ready. It's your time to receive. It's like not trusting in what a woman might say, because of past experience. The Fool, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, Sun card, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah. So he's gonna get through this energy within the next couple months, right? Because with receive here, it's just like it's your time to receive. Get ready. Okay, because he's gonna just take that leap. He's gonna do it. He's been maybe holding back, or no, he may realize like I'm holding back from putting in effort, putting in work on this connection when I clearly know with the Sun card energy that I'm gonna give to this. This is what I want. Okay. And it's confirmation, Ace of Swords energy on the bottom. It's like, yeah, this is what I want. Okay, so spirit's like, yeah, get ready to receive because they do. Jones does want this connection, and so the Eight of Cups energy is like, him knowing, okay, I gotta let the past go. I gotta leave the past behind, and that might be a conversation that you guys actually have, because they are Four of Cups energy and the Three of Cups rejecting somebody, and that's Queen of Wands. I feel just asking them to reflect. If someone is giving them a dirty offer, that can, have them in split energy in the next couple months where they're like, I don't know, should I? Right. Right. And it's all because of the separation energy. No contact, 5D, dreams, nightmares, focus on your own happiness. Uh-huh. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. This is all because they're not talking to this person. Okay. They're not communicating, there's no contact, and they're ready for something new. Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. It's like I'm ready for a new beginning. Someone is excited. Jones is probably happy. And when you connected with somebody for whatever amount of time, and then you are not connected with that person, you can feel if they're moving on. Okay, and I feel like this person, this Queen of Wands, feels that Jones is moving on. Okay, this is because he's giving the energy like I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for the happy ever after. And he's choosing his happiness. He's choosing to go into the direction that he feels is meant for him. He's going in the direction that he wants. So that's why over the next couple months, you might have him at one point in split energies because he's questioning connection. You got this Queen of Wands. It's like, oh, reflect, and I'll be seeing her as a wolf in sheep's clothing. She's providing a dirty offer. She's an obsessive lover. And then you got the home energy. It's like, but I feel at home with harmonious insight, stable and but it's still not trusting the connection. And then they just gonna like receive, okay, because they're going to take a leap of faith. Okay, this is someone that's been holding back from really putting in effort. They're going to see clearly, like you're holding back from something you want to give to. So they're ready for new. It's like, don't allow this joint to get in your head. You ready? You feel at home with motivation. I'm calling you motivation. You feel at home with motivation, right? Motivation, get ready to receive. They're going to take a leap. They're happy with you. They are, you know. Because all this energy is like whoever they're in separation with, yeah, they're releasing it, right? Yeah, and they have a choice to make. It's like you have a choice to make. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's they're releasing that, and whoever they were connected to can feel it. They can feel the release. They can feel the release. They can feel the release. They definitely tried to. They if they haven't tried already, this person, this Queen of Wands, they're gonna try to get into his head a little bit. You know, and it could be because he got money. You know. Mhm, mhm. People are users. People are users. Mm, for sure. It's ridiculous. I need to take my kids to the circus before they leave. The Universal Soul Circus. I need to take them to the circus. When are they leaving? Oh, literally, it came up on my phone. I swear AI be listening. It says, like seriously, it says get Universal Soul tickets you thought were gone for 727. What's the 727? Uh Sunday. I might have to look into that because I like to sit in the front. I like to sit smack in the front. If I'm gonna go to circus, I'm sitting smack in the front. I might have to make that move. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like I think that's the move I'm going. I'm going to have to make. So they can say, like what you did this summer. I went to camp. I went to the circus. Yeah, I know what else they're gonna say because we haven't done much. I try to put together at least one vacation somewhere. It's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, man. It really is. Chelsea, so happy to see your name. I swear, I called you in. I swear, I called you in. I was like, "Where's Chelsea? Where's Chelsea?" So I've been. We was talking about it. I know that in the last video I did with Pink or something like that. A lot of what I've been like calling in has been like happening. I called you in, Chelsea. Tell me, what's your question, Chelsea girl? Your question for you. Oh, do try some of those rituals that well, yeah, what do you consider rituals? In the book they're called spells. I wouldn't call it a spell. I mean you can call it a spell if you want. But I put them I put them up on my post tab on the channel. I did the money magnet one, and I'm telling you, money's been coming everywhere in different forms, like, actual money, like me finding money, or money just, coming to me. Some lady called me the other day and was like, "Oh, we have a check for you. Can I send it to you?" And she was like, "Well, can you verify your address?" I told her manager, like, "Yeah, send that check on." Okay. What else? Like savings. I was on the phone with Verizon, but I was on the phone with them for a long time. But she saved me a lot of money, and um I got, new phones for me and my daughter, and they're on the way. And I even found out, because I'm a teacher, I get $25 off per line. Period. This money just, and I had Verizon for like, they said 7 years. And I'm like, yeah, just now saying this. So, but yeah, money's been coming everywhere. So then I did another one for long-term wealth, and that's the Ten of Pentacles one. I posted that too. And yeah, because I'm looking to establish, long-term wealth, especially for me and my family growth. It's really been working. And it's your birthday. Absolutely. If you get a birthday reading, happy birthday, Chelsea. Happy birthday to you. You want Alexis to say it? Okay. Where is she? Alexa, sing happy birthday to Chelsea. Woo! Happy birthday, Chelsea. What's up, mama? You want curry? Okay, give me a minute. It's my last reading, and I'll hit you some. Girl. Sure, her birthday was this past Wednesday, so cancer to cancer. you know, Definitely gotta give my girl a birthday reading. All right. Happy birthday, Chelsea. Cleansing the energies of the deck side, and of our heart, of my space, and of my mind, of my energy. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This reading is for Chelsea. It is Chelsea's birthday. What the Spirit, Holy Spirit, the angels in heaven, the angels surrounded by or surrounding Chelsea, the angels that Chelsea surrounded by, that's what I want to say, want to give to Chelsea today on her birthday. What the Spirit, Holy Spirit, the angels in heaven, the angels surrounding Chelsea day to day want to give Chelsea on her birthday? What messages we have for Chelsea on her birthday? Mhm. For Chelsea Spirit. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So the message is, okay. Nothing will come of this situation, void of course. Right. Now that card has two meanings. We're gonna get to it. And a time to give rather than take. Okay. New moon in Virgo. Could be done for Virgo. Okay. And it's all because adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Okay. Got it. Okay. Here you go. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. That could be something you're thinking. Okay. In a form of astrology known as horary, where an astrological chart is cast according to when a question is asked, and decoded. A void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter or this situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news, depending on what you are asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with both your behavior and beliefs. Okay. Why is nothing will come of this situation here? And I feel like that could be your mindset. And spirit is might be saying, like, "Yeah, that's not true." Okay. There could be some adjustments that need to be made. Okay. Some adjustments that are required. Why is nothing will come of this situation here for Chelsea spirit? Okay. Chaser, in pursuit, convincing, rejection, let them go and let it be. Okay. Deception, mask, illusion, duplicity, look beyond the superficial. And journal, write, process, contemplate, understand your sacred journey because of split energy. Options, unfocused, multitasking, decide what you really want. Okay. Mhm, no, okay. Mhm. All right. Okay. You may feel like nothing is going to come in this situation or is going to come of a situation because you might feel like you've been chasing it. Maybe that's making you like not believe in it. Okay. The spirit might want you to look beyond the superficial. Okay. And understand like your sacred journey. I feel like understand like why things happen the way that they do or are or um, mm, mm. Did I put some cards? Okay, I'm not gonna use it deck. I think I put some cards reversed in that deck. Oh, the ace of swords flipped. The ace of swords and the moon flipped out off this deck. Okay, maybe you're not believing in something because it's not right and apparent and in front of you. Okay, okay, let's see. Why is nothing will come of this situation here for Chelsea spirit? Okay. All right, the eight of wands, the empress, and the Queen of Wands. Mhm. So someone could be communicating that they want to progress things forward with you. This could be someone that's like, feeling more confident. Maybe someone was because I saw that energy, like with the self-worth energy, like someone maybe needing to boost their confidence and like surrender to what's happening. Okay, there could be communication about progressing things forward, growth, expansion is someone that's very attracted to you. Maybe seeing the possibilities with you. Yeah, page of swords. And if I want, they could maybe want to like talk to you about something that has yeah, what's been a conflict, talk to you about or like share with you what's been a conflict, what's been, you know, maybe something they haven't been honest about, what they've been worried about. Okay. Because it's creating this energy of neglect or lack in the connection. So this is definitely someone that's communicating that they want to progress things forward. Okay, that they are attracted to you, um, and they're telling you about some type of pain. They're telling you about this Three of Swords. It's like someone that's telling you about this Three of Swords. Okay, because that's the conflict in them, like not trusting or worrying or questioning. Okay, so you may feel like you are chasing someone, and that's making you like question, like, or doubts if something is a part of your sacred journey, or we have a time to give rather than take. That message is here. New Moon in Virgo, right? When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests that you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies. So add these to your routines now, however you've been feeling. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and think more about what you can do for others. Okay, let's see what that's about. Why is a time to give rather than take here for Chelsea? Please make it clear, Spirit. Fall, okay? Changes in the air. Your answers arrive in autumn, and we're definitely going into the fall. Okay. So changes in the air because of inner child. Playful, happy, enjoy the present moment, live to the fullest. Okay. It's like maybe someone, yeah, yeah. Are they abandoning a family, balancing some drama? Okay. Someone could be like letting go of a family situation, balancing some drama. Okay, someone's maybe happy with what they're creating with you. So there's a change in maybe how what you like happy in what you're creating, or someone being happy in what they're creating. I see. A time to give rather than take for Chelsea. Wise is here for Chelsea Spirit. Make it clear. The Hangman and the Ace of Swords. Hmm. Okay. So if things have been rather stuck, there's definitely a change that's happening because someone is maybe gaining the clarity that they need. Okay. Clearing up any worry or confusion or delusion around the situation. A time to give rather than take. Whilst it's here. The Star. Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles. No, Page of Pentacles. Good. Tower to the guarded energy. No, it's like someone's changing their, seeing things from a new perspective, changing their perspective as to what is it they want. So there's definitely a change. Okay. An offer. Mhm. Yeah. A time to give rather than to take. Okay. The Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands. This someone is like tired of caring what other people think, because what other people think is what's making them go back and forth or juggle. Okay. And that could be a habit of them allowing what others think or judgment or viewpoints or ego, mhm, to impact them in a way. to affect how grounded they feel. Yeah. They're stepping up with the emperor energy because they see things clearly now. They see what they might not have seen. Okay. It's like the ace of swords to the moon is clarity of what you might have thought. It's like the moon energy is like, I don't know what's going on. So I'm just gonna imagine this. But with the ace of swords energy, it's like you see clearly what it is. There's no more illusion. Okay. Oh, that's right. Going back to the original from the two cards that fell from another deck was the ace of swords and the moon. So there's clarity of what someone might have been questioning, or like clarity of what someone might not have been sure about. And it's all because adjustments are required. Okay. Third quarter moon. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right there. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. Okay, let's see. What is this about? Mhm. All right. Wise adjustments are required here for Chelsea. Is the overall energy. Okay. This these two cards came out because of adjustments are required. Why is this the overall energy? It's all because adjustments are required. Okay. Twin flames, eternal love, reincarnation, passion, twin seeking union, and a karmic partner, conventional relationship duty bound by societal conventions. Because of alone, abandoned, lonely, lost, the divine is with you. Fear cycles. We will. No. Okay. All right. So adjustments are required. And this could be so that you and a twin flame can be in a conventional relationship. Let's see what those adjustments are. Right. For Chelsea Spirit. Clarify adjustments are required. For Chelsea. Why is this message shared? Look, the world and a page of pentacles. So this is ending one cycle. So ending a cycle, making an offer, tower to the okay. 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 Oh, that's eight of swords. Okay, so no more, no more limiting. Someone is no longer limiting themselves, eight of swords energy, when it comes to like being in a commitment. It is someone that wants to get on the same page, work things out. Okay, their intuition is telling them to move forward and they're listening. Okay, so someone who may be feeling like adjustments are required. Okay, um, maybe you felt like nothing's going to come of this situation, doubting it. Okay, there's a change because of maybe someone feeling or knowing that it's it's more about thinking more about less about what someone else can do for you, what you can do for others or do for them. The magician and the five of pentacles. Someone is ending this cycle of being stuck in their head or creating self-imposed restriction because they see that it's creating a lack for them. So with the eight of cups energy, this someone is like ready to release the past, let it go, so they can have that new beginning, ace of cups. Okay. The Hierophant energy in the Three of Pentacles is someone wanting to do things in a more traditional way. That's that karmic partner energy, conventional relationship. Is getting on the same page because their intuition is telling them to move forward. Mhm. So things are changing. If you feel like nothing's coming of this situation, I think again. Who's this Queen of Wands? Yeah. Clarify the Queen of Wands, Spirit. Who's this Queen of Wands for Chelsea? Who's this Queen of Wands for Chelsea? Yeah, you're the Queen of Wands. This is the energy of attraction and seeing like, like the possibilities and all of what could be. What's the clarify the Queen of Wands energy for Chelsea? That's why someone's communicating that they want to progress things forward with you. Yeah. They want to work on things, get on the same page. Eight of coins and the three of coins. Four of wands on the bottom. Yep. Yep. Yes, sirree. Yeah. Four of wands on the bottom. Technically. Communicating. Okay, talking about the past, communicating about the past. Communication about the past. About letting the past go. Clarify the chase energy. In pursuit, convincing, rejection, let them go and let it be. Why is chaser here? Clarify chaser specifically. Chasing. Chasing. Four swords, queen of swords, ten of wands, queen of wands. Okay, magician, strength card, sun card. Okay, so something they created resistance and then they know that they sabotage things, seeing things from a different perspective. So this is someone that is um, chasing to repair things with you. Okay, especially if you're upset with them. You know, um, who is the queen of wands? Okay, they could the Queen of Wands could be like someone else, right? But this is someone that's communicated they want to progress things forward with you. The Queen of Wands could be like someone else who maybe they were trying to work on things with, maybe trying to like get on the same page with. And but the Page of Swords engine and Three of Swords is like this Queen of Wands knows that they're communicating, that they want to progress things forward with you. The Hangman energy is them changing their perspective as to what is it they want. And someone determined to have a positive outcome. This is something they've been going back and forth with. Okay. Because maybe someone's been thinking, about like, you know, what someone can do for them versus, what they can do for you, right? Or vice versa. Okay. And this is all because adjustments are required. Okay. Because someone who you might see as a twin flame wants to be in a traditional conventional relationship. So they're ending the cycle of whatever was keeping them stuck or limited because they see that it's creating this energy of lack for them. So they're letting it go. Eight of Cups energy is letting the past go for new. Ace of Cups. Okay. Powerful energy right behind that. Okay. So what's the outcome with the Queen of Wands, Spirit? What's the outcome with the Queen of Wands? King of Swords, Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups. So it's, telling them like the truth that maybe they didn't, believe that something was actually for them, so they were avoiding it, but they are now fine or at temperance with making a decision. So this is something that the Queen of Wands knows. The Queen of Wands knows that they are interested in progressing things forward with you, and they're hurt by it. Maybe because they were trying to work on things with the Queen of Wands. Maybe they was trying to get on the same page with the Queen of Wands, just compromise in some way. But they're telling the Queen of Wands the truth that maybe they didn't trust the connection. They didn't trust if it was for them. This is something that they wanted. Okay. So they, were closed off to it. They were avoiding it. Right. But they're not avoiding it no more because they know this is what they want. Ten of Coins right behind that. They want the long term. They were procrastinating for sure. Right. Because they were stuck. Eight of Swords. But now they're in the Eight of Swords. Mhm. So someone's chasing because they want to heal things with you. They feel guilty for maybe allowing someone else to maybe interfere, mess things up with you too. The Ace of Swords energy with the moon is clarity of something that was not clear, clarity of something that wasn't clear or that was hidden. Does that make sense? Does it help? Mhm. Does it resonate? There could have been someone that interfered, but it seemed like they allowed it because they were trying to like work things out with this person, be cooperative in a way. I don't know. It looks like it was a Queen of Wands, yeah. But they're telling the Queen of Wands. It's like the Queen of Wands was someone they were just trying to like be cooperative with. You know, it didn't give the energy of like that they actually like wanted. It was just like more so like keeping the peace, like keeping it peaceful. Maybe because maybe they weren't sure. Yeah. But it's definitely coming back around. And when they come back around, they're coming back around with um like a confirmation of what it is that they were maybe like not sure about. So that's what you should. Hope this help. Hope you enjoy your birthday, Chelsea. Okay. It seems like you're gonna have a positive outcome to this situation because you might be feeling like nothing's gonna come in this situation. Um, but it seems like There is. I can say it seems like there is. It's going to be the situation. Seems like there is. And you're so very welcome, and we're so happy to see you. We are. Miss you, girl. Yeah, I know this. I lost my train of thought just that quick. All right, that's what I have. I need to go to bed. That's what I have for you. Shit. I hope this helped. And I look forward to seeing all y'all soon. Making some updates to the channel, doing some new things. But I plan to be on here soon more. Love y'all. Bye. Have a good night, y'all. See ya.